Okay, so welcome back. And this is going to be the last video for Kingdom Rush Vengeance. And in this one, I'm going to show you one of the last stages, which is called the Ancient Ghost, stage number 26. So first off, this is going to be a boss stage, so you'll be facing a boss in the end. But in this map, and especially the boss as well, they were quite annoying, quite hard to deal with. I mean, for me, this was the hardest map of the entire game, and the main reasons that I had to figure out why I was not beating the final boss like many times. But watch a couple of tutorials on YouTube, and I realized that the ghost on the left hand side is actually immune to physical damage, and the one on the left hand side is immune to magic damage. So you have to build towers accordingly, and that's quite annoying because you have all sorts of enemies coming from like everywhere. So you have to actually try to compensate this strategy that you are building up from the very beginning in order to face the boss with, I don't know, dropping units, barrack units or whatnot, like especially bone towers with the bone golem, in order to stop, I don't know, there's one way, for instance, made out of only spectral wolves, and it's super annoying, but this sort of stuff. Also use Magdalene towers in order to deal with like big enemies, so in order to possess them, in order to stop them with gargoyles. They're quite slow, and etc, etc. The drill from other stages. But my main concern here is the final boss, which these two ghosts basically. One of the other things I used, and I didn't see that like anyone using in the other videos I watched, is that you will have an armor scatter around the map, so you can actually take all the pieces, and as soon as you take the last piece of that armor, all your towers are going to get a boost of 10 to 10 seconds, I would say, from 5 to 10 seconds, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's not that long. So all the towers are going to, I think, make double damage, I think, or like, well, they're going to increase damage for like, yeah, as I was saying, 5 to 10 seconds. So just use that, in my case, I used it when the ghosts were in the middle of the map. Of course, you cannot block them. So that actually play that to your advantage and use it like in a timely fashion. I would say that whenever it's necessary, or whenever the exposure of the enemies is like the highest to your towers. I think for this map that's it. You will see that I also used a different hero for this map, the archer, the dark archer thing. So for a couple of reasons. The first one is that you can drop her in and out of combat whenever you want. So basically, she teleports, and you can actually, use one of the skills that she has, which is deadly poison or deadly venom. Basically, she poisons an enemy, and that enemy is done. It's gonna die eventually. So actually, you can use that to your advantage in order to deal with big enemies or necromancers or whatnot. This sort of thing, if you cast it correctly. The other thing is that the special skill for this hero is that she drops some sort of like a pool. I mean, yeah, I do like this, but like a pool of venom or poison arrows. And when you have like all the enemies clumped together, and you can actually drop that, and it's super effective, super nice. So I would say that this would be the couple of reasons why I use it instead of like the hero that I normally use, which is the orc. But I think for this map, that's it. So, especially for this map, stop the video, go try it yourself, and if it doesn't work, come back and watch the tutorial. As always, stay safe these days, play at your discretion, and be awesome. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Dark necessities.
Ghosts and ashes, death won't save no rest for the wicked.
Ready to serve!
Ghosts and ashes, no rest for the
Come here, I dare you.
Fly, my pretties, fly.
Ready to serve. Let's crack some skulls.
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night. Spooky and scary! Who let the dogs out?
Come here, I dare you. Ready to serve. Let's crack some skulls.
I'm the sword in the dark.
Obey.
Come here, I dare you.
Dark necessities.
Obey.
You think darkness is your ally?
Ready to serve.
In darkest night. Spooky and scary!
Let's crack some skulls. Come here, I dare you.
I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities. Got a bone to pick!
Ready to serve. Nature's my weapon. Let's crack some skulls.
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night. I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally?
Come here, I dare you.
Who let the dogs out?
Ready to serve.
Darkest night. I'm the sword in the dark.
Let's crack some skulls.
Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally? In
dare you!
Fly, my pretties, fly.
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
Ready to serve!
I'm the sword in the dark. Big old pile of them bones!
Let's crack some skulls!
Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
Come here, I dare you!
I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally? In the darkest night. I'm the sword in the dark. Big old pile of them bones to pick. Got milk? Dark necessities.
Ready to serve!
You think darkness is your ally?
Let's crack some skulls!
In darkest night. I'm the sword in the dark.
Feel the wrath of nature! Electrifying! Come here, I dare you!
Dark necessities.
Ready to serve!
You think darkness is your ally?
Fly, my pretties, fly. Obey.
Let's crack some skulls!
In darkest night. Got milk?
Come here, I dare you!
I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities.
Ready to serve!
Big old pile of them bones! Got milk? You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
Let's crack some skulls!
I'm the sword in the dark.
Come here, I dare you! Let's crack some skulls!
I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities.
Come here, I dare you! Nature's my weapon. Ready to serve!
You think darkness is your ally in darkest night? I'm the sword in the dark.
Let's crack some skulls!
Fly, my pretties, fly.
Spooky and scary. Who let the dogs out?
Come here, I dare you!
Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally?
Ready to serve!
In darkest night. I'm the sword in the dark.
Let's crack some skulls!
Dark necessities. The dark hour has come. In darkest night.
Come here, I dare you!
I'm the sword in the dark.
Feel the wrath of nature!
Dark necessities.
One with the storm!
You think darkness is your ally?
Ready to serve!
Obey.
In darkest night.
Let's crack some skulls!
I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally?
Come here, I dare you!
Darkest night. I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities. You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
Greedy humans!
to big old pile of them bones! I'm the sword in the dark.
Ready to serve! Proud warriors! Let's crack some skulls!
Dark necessities.
We die, we live again!
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night.
Come here, I dare you!
I'm the sword in the dark. Dark necessities.
One with the storm! Thunderstruck!
Milk?
Ready to serve!
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night, I am the sword in the dark. Dark necessities.
Let's crack some skulls! Come here, I dare you!
You think darkness is your ally? In darkest night. I am the sword in the dark. Dark necessities.
Light my fire. Fight fire with fire. Reborn.